up, everybody? Back with another episode of the Alternative Blacks podcast. Chris is pouring the beer. I am Tyler, your one of the two hosts. I'm trying to figure out a better way to say I'm a host with not sounding like I am the host. I'm here with my co-host or my friend. Oh wow! Look at you coming up with it. I'm gonna let you start doing the intros.
No, because as an introverted introvert, I'm going to freeze up.
Yes, definitely just had that conversation about introverted introverts and extroverted introverts. That was a really interesting. We might have to do a mini-sode on that.
We might have to do an episode on that.
Okay.
Because we're just, we don't want to just hit the surface.
That's true. So we're going to be talking about code switching. Switching to our topic.
Hard switch to our topic.
So we're going to talk a little bit about code switching, the different definitions of code switching, and then we're going to dial in on one of those definitions and try to elaborate on that. But disclaimer, just like all of our other episodes, this topic really is wide-ranging. There's a lot of research and a lot of information on that. So there's no way we're going to be able to get to all that information, but we will be providing a lot of links in the show notes because there is a lot of fascinating information out there. But before we get into any of that information, beer. That's right.
Are you confused by that?
A little bit.
Is that right? So today we have the winner of our poll.
Our second poll, yes.
Yes, our second poll.
Oh my God. Continue. Sorry, I just took a sip.
You just cheated. The winner of our second poll, Jack's Abbey Ice Maker, which is a barley wine. So a first for the Alternative Blacks podcast.
That is true. Heavy hitter.
It's a heavy herder. It's a heavy herder. I haven't had it.
It's going to be a heavy herder.
Yeah, it's 13% alcohol. Quick description off of Untapped. Ice, E-I-S, is the German word for ice.
Whoa!
I-C-E. A former distillation process is making ice beer. In making ice beer would be to freeze it, remove the ice, collect what remained. While today's beer is like Ice Maker, while today's beer, like Ice Maker, is no longer produced this way, it is used as a connotation that the beer is very strong.
Oh yeah, ice, strong.
Yeah, that follows. How does that even
Titanic.
I'm even more confused now.
That ice broke it. That was strong. It broke a fucking ship. It was a reach.
It was a stretch for sure.
We're gonna have to get a fail soundbite. Whenever I try one of these,
or just a whistle because that was a technical foul. Because you reached. That was a foul.
That's not a technical foul.
Yeah, it's not it's a technical foul because
it's technically a foul
because it was offensive, not within the spirit of the podcast.
To the barley wine, excuse me.
That's right. You will find this ice bock to be sweet, malty, and boozy with notes of raisin, dark fruit, and similar profile of a barley wine.
Whoa, there is raisin.
Oh, that is
it's good.
Delectable.
For
13%, it is very...
It is boozy, but it's drinkable.
It's very drinkable.
But not in a negative connotation, because I feel like you can say, oh, it's drinkable.
Drinkable?
That's drinkable.
If the only thing you can say about a beer is it's drinkable, then that's probably not a good thing. But if you're saying it's drinkable and you're saying, well, this is drinkable, especially considering how boozy it is or how high the ABV is, okay, I think that's a little better. It's definitely sweet. I love the maltiness because I think that really gives it the gives it the drinkability in the sense that it's kind of balancing those flavors a little more. So I don't know what I want to go for this.
I would have to give it at least 4.5.
You're going 4.5?
It's really good. I really like this.
It's really good, and I think...
I also don't know enough about barley wines.
Right. I'd go 4.25. I think I'd go 4.25.
Really flipping this thing.
I think the part of it is like I'm less partial to sweet beers in general.
See, I don't find it overwhelmingly sweet, and that's probably another.
But that's
thing
why
for me.
I have it +4 because of that fact. But I don't know if and maybe this is just the style and the type of beer it is, but it's drinkable. But by the time I were to drink a whole glass of this, man, it'd be rough.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like by the time we finish this, because we still have some left, it's gonna be fun. So that you said
fun.
4.25. I said 4.5. That brings us to like 4.375. So we'll say 4.5.
Very good. We're gonna go 4.5. Alternative Blacks 4.5 on the Ice Maker from Jack's Abbey. Soundbite
Like maybe I'll get another like little music thing that transitions us into this next part. Now a word from our sponsor. As always, we want to thank Oak Brook Brewing Company for believing in our mission and being our sponsor. If you find yourself in the mood for a great craft beer, make sure to check out Oak Brook Brewing if you haven't already. Located at 628 Park Avenue in Reading, PA, Oak Brook provides a beer hall style environment in the old Oak Brook Fire Company. Open Tuesday through Sunday, Oak Brook Brewing Company has games, movie nights, fantastic food, and of course, great beer. That was one of my best takes on that.
It was. And of course, as always, quarter pound of cheese.
Quarter pound of cheese?
Quarter pound of cheese on that sandwich, man.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese because of the metric system.
Exactly. Damn metric.
What is the metric?
It's a system.
One that makes sense?
Maybe. Anywho, we're going to get into code switching. I felt like, oh yeah, quick shout out to all of our patrons.
Our Patreon patrons.
We had to make sure that we gave a shout out to you guys because Hungdo.
Yes, Hung. And also, we're recording this on Ash
21 Savage Wednesday.
21 Ash Wednesday or 21 Savage Wednesday, as our patron and house statistician Hung Do has elected to inform us of.
And the front door is just open.
The front door to this conversation is opened up, and in we walk
into code switching.
Into code switching.